Alright, aloha guys, and welcome to Paradise Hawaiian Style. We are going to take a little step back in time. 10 years ago, January 10th, I posted our episode of Mystery Diners done on the Food Network at Rock Island Cafe. I can't believe it's been 10 years. The only thing that looks different to me is the side look a little bit more gray. Otherwise, the video, everything looks spot on. Anyways, that was 10 years ago at our old location at Kings Village, and it's a nice little memory. I thought, geez, 10 years, you guys might want to check it out. For some of you who aren't aware, we were on the Food Network's Mystery Diners episode, and it was a lot of fun. So check out the video and enjoy. Alright guys, let's kick back and watch this. Look at this cheese ball. 10 years since we did this. 10 years ago at the old location. It was a lot of fun. Big problem. All of this is based on true stuff and really did happen. It's so crazy. What a mess, huh? This was a lot of fun. Okay, guys, so it's been 10 years since I've seen this video, and it's been 10 years since it was broadcast live on the Food Network, and so I thought it might be kind of fun to watch it and add a little commentary and stuff to it, just so that I can sort of give a little history and a little background and a little bit of the memories and how it all went down and stuff. I don't know if this show is still on the air. I think that the reruns do still play. Actually, for a period of time there, we were getting phone calls and inquiries because it was being broadcast in other countries. There I am. Hawaii is beautiful. Cheese ball. All right, those are our delicious milkshakes. Yeah, yep. She's one of our servers. Haven't seen her around in a long time. We put all of our burgers on Hawaiian sweetbread. It's one of the specialty twists we have to our food that makes it a little bit different, and that's something we still actually do, is the Hawaiian sweetbread. It's a nice sort of local touch on the burgers and actually the hot dogs too. The hot dog buns are made with Hawaiian sweetbread, which gives it a real nice local feel and flavor to it. This location was great, guys. It's been 7 years since we moved. They actually tore this building down. The Hilton bought it. And they're actually currently building a new 40-story hotel in this space where all of this magic took place. We were there for over 20 years. Can you believe that? Long time, huh? I miss that place. It was big. It's about twice the size of our space now, but that's okay because our new space is half the size and not as much work because like I said, it's been 10 years and I'm getting older and it was a lot of work. That's the old Kings Village, the entrance there, greeting these guys from the Mystery Diner show. Now, see, I wanted to add a little local feel to it, so I went out and got some leis, because, that's how we do it in Hawaii. These are alohas for the malahini, just like in Blue Hawaii. Remember Elvis, malahinis, in the leis? Some of these items we did move down to our newer location from the old location there, but we did get rid of a bunch of stuff. I'm seeing some of the colors and the fixtures and stuff we did move down to the new space, and some of the stuff we got rid of and sort of downsized a little bit. So, but here I am explaining the situation. Charles, how are you going to help? I love that my hair is all dark and there's no gray on the sides. Not like that anymore. Although I'm not quite as chubby as I was then. So this was a great production. I couldn't have been happier with the way it all went down because they were so professional, the way they came in and wired the place, and then to see the finished product like this was really impressive. Here, Charles is explaining how he's going to help us. So Mystery Diners was a real popular show for many, many years. And like I said before, I think it's on reruns in different places. Maybe they'll do a reboot of it. You never know how they always are doing reboots of different shows nowadays. Maybe they'll do a reboot of this and come and visit us and see what's going on. So now this is actually a pretty accurate picture of our layout and stuff at the old King's Village. Looking at it, the place looks very big. Didn't seem quite that spacious, but that's because we had so much stuff and memorabilia and collectibles and all kinds of cool stuff in there. But that's a pretty good layout of it. It makes it very, really adds to the feel and the production value of this episode to do that. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, Jordan. She was bad news. This guy was part of the sting. So there we are, going into what looks like the special undercover room, but that undercover room was actually a little bit on the other side of the shopping center, whereas the entrance we had just walked through was actually into the kitchen of the restaurant. But the undercover room was a room off to the other side of the shopping center, where this part was being filmed. But yeah, that's the old place there. See the records on the wall, the barber chair, the 50s tables and stuff. Now, interestingly enough, we did have to cover up all of the license and logo stuff. So anywhere you see like a little like Rock Island sign or something like that with our Rock Island logo is because it said like Coca-Cola or Elvis or something like that underneath there. And for licensing reasons, we had to cover all of that stuff up. See right there, there's a Rock Island Cafe logo back there. That was covering up an actual like movie poster, because we couldn't have the movie poster, otherwise they'd have to get the rights for it and to show it and all that. So we just covered up all of those things with our logo in a lot of different spots there. So anytime you see that, or sometimes they actually did blur it out a lot too, so that was cool. Ooh, the eyeglass cam. Aha, they're saying I love the 50s. Yes, I do. 50s, 60s, all that kind of cool stuff. Interesting. Here's the setup, yeah. That is our actual employee room. I'm kind of embarrassed that they showed it because it was actually kind of a mess. I didn't really get a chance to clean it up a little bit with all those boxes and lockers and the place where the girls hang their dresses and bowling shirts, and that other cupboard has all their little extra frilly things in it, like scarves and necklaces and bracelets and things like that. So, oh, I forgot about this. I had to call her from the room there just to sort of set up what was going on. Yep, yep. Ah, so she knows I'm not going to be there. So now yeah, see. That was actually like a neon toaster. Not just a regular toaster, but like the pieces of bread were made out of neon. Not just, so it wasn't actually a real working toaster. It was more like a display piece to use that had neon in it. So that's kind of cool. So, buying Mai Tais. Oh my God. That costs money, girl. And of course, that is not true. That was not a shirt that Tom Selleck wore in Magnum PI. Oh my God. Oh, that was a front of our space. So cool, so cool. Yep, yep. And then the car on the wall there. I always tell people that 57 Chevy, that's all we could afford was a quarter of it. Look at Charles and I both wearing shorts. I guess in Hawaii is the only place you can really do that and film a TV show like this. So they're recapping everything that's going on because we just came back from a commercial break, I guess. That's a bags of foam for packing material. Oh my God, see, look at this scam. Whatever, I can't believe it. So she bought it for that price, and then she's going to resell it for a higher price to the other person, to an unsuspecting customer. Wow, so crazy. So crazy. This all really did happen. So it's nuts. That's the front entrance of the cafe there. That's the soda fountain in the front where they do a lot of the milkshakes and different things like that. And then as you walk through that, there's some seating up there, but more of the memorabilia and stuff. And then it goes back into the diner part of the place, the little employee room there. Someone actually bought that door when we moved. That door there that has the chrome on the front was really, really cool. Somebody actually bought that. When we moved, we didn't have a use for it when we moved from the old space. So, oh my God, Magnum PI shirt. Now, all you real Magnum fans know that that's not a shirt that Tom Selleck wore. Actually, it kind of looks like a shirt that the new Magnum would have wore in that series, but that series wasn't even filmed yet when this episode was done, because this was like 2015 this went out. I think, no, 2014 it came out, or 2015, I don't know, somewhere around there. It was right towards the end of the year and stuff it came out. And I posted it online here, I think in 2015 in January, so that's why I'm saying 10 years. So it's actually probably been a little bit more than 10 years. And look at this crazy girl asking a customer to move so that she can stand on the booth and put something up on a shelf. Oh my God, that's so crazy. I would never do that or allow that. So nuts, right? I mean, she's literally... not only is she scamming and doing all this stuff, but like standing on the table, on the seats to do that. So crazy. Not so, huh? Look at that. and I've never hung shirts in front of statues off of pipes. So nutso. But so like obviously I'm not there, and so they're going crazy, which is often what happens when the owner's not there, right? Ay. So this guy's undercover. Local guy they hired to do this. You might recognize some of our employees we still have with us are in that shot there. That lady, both those ladies there are still rocking and rolling with us 10 plus years later. This thing is about to happen. Oh yeah. So they're setting it up to expose and get them to admit that this little situation is going on with like this ukulele, and the ukulele is signed by Don Ho and all this craziness. Nutso. My tan looks pretty good there, huh? Oh my God! See, I'm surprised she didn't ask that lady to move so she could stand up on the chair in the booth there and get it. Oh my God! I would never let that happen. Okay, now this is so nuts. She's gonna go back there and sign it by Don Ho. I have to authenticate all of this kind of stuff, and I only buy from reputable people that have authenticated it, and then I authenticate it again myself. That's so crazy that she did this, because it really looks bad. It makes it look bad for the company, for Hawaii, for tourism, for me, for the family, for everybody. It's so nuts. Ay. See, that's what I'm saying, girlfriend. We're in this together. Oh, forget it. I need to take a break. All right, back from commercial. I love the recaps and stuff. They're really cool. Still have that sign. She still works for us. Car seat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. I'm having the same feeling now that I had back then. Sitting in that little control room off to the side. It was really all wired up like that. We were literally watching them in real time and reacting. I mean, it's all right as it seems. Oh, now she's using my name. Oh my God. Plus, we would never leave a piece of memorabilia with a customer while they were eating. We always do that separately, never like at the table, really, especially with stuff that's valuable and old, because there's a chance they might, get food stains on it, grease, water, or something might happen to it. So we usually do that kind of stuff. This is more realistic, where it's like in a separate area. That's actually the stage area where we do a lot of our dancing. There's some memorabilia up there, but that's where the girls get up on stage and we're doing their dances to YMCA, Grease Lightning, Do You Love Me? Miss those days. We don't do that dancing anymore. This is the good stuff. If you want to see some videos, there are videos of us dancing and stuff up, because I get up there once in a while and do the dance with them, just to get things going. So, but anyways, that little stage area is where we would do the dance. So. And this girl's talking out her ass because, like I said, that's a neon toaster. So it's not a functioning toaster to begin with. It's actually a piece of neon. You plug it in and there's pieces of neon coming out of it that make it look like toast. So she bought it from us, or she said that she sold it, gave us the money for it, and now she's hidden it back in the room and she's bringing it back out and she's reselling it to this lady and making another $20 or whatever on it. So crazy. And you know what's interesting is nowadays nobody pays cash anymore anyways, right? Like 90% of our sales nowadays are credit cards. People don't do cash that much anymore, so that's another sign of a scam there. I'm upset, Charles. What are you going to do? What are we going to do, Charles? This is crazy. This is all bad for business. Now this is part of the scam. So not only is she scamming with the buying the stuff and then reselling it, or taking their stuff and selling it for a higher price and keeping all of the money, but she's giving away free drinks. Oh my God, free drinks! She's crazy. As part of the scam, I guess it's kind of clever what she's doing, but it's still kind of scammy. So, see, it's all part of the scam. See. To create a bidding war. So crazy. So mount the merchandise, the bad will of the customers, and the drinks. So nutso. Comp your meal, and I'll give you... Oh, there we go. Oh my God, episode 43. So crazy. All right, here it goes. Watch out, here he comes. Ruff, 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 ruff. Oh my goodness. All right, that's the front of the store, the old King's Village, yeah. Now that's more realistic, going off to the room. That's where the other room was, where this room was, but for editing purposes, they just cleaned it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, the scam is up. The jig is up, girls. The jig is up. Well, as you can guess, I'm going to fire these girls. Thanks to Charles coming in and helping us. Got to get those great establishing shots of Hawaii and how beautiful Hawaii is. You know, for a number of years after these episodes aired, and then the repeats, and then the reruns in other countries and all that, we did get lots of people coming in saying, hey, we saw you on the Food Network. Wow, wow. This is only one of a bunch of shows that we did for Food Network, HGTV, Travel Channel, and then numerous other like foreign programs too, in Ireland, Japan, Korea, all over the place. But anyways, this was the longest, most involved one. So it was a lot of fun. And thank goodness Charles came to save the day. Well, I'm going to fire these girls any second here, as you'll see. Here's the real high drama. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. And the way that girl has that bandana tied around the front of her head, she looks like she's going to work out at the gym, and not less 50s style, wearing it back in her ponytail sort of thing. It's kind of crazy. But it's kind of Frenchy. She's a mess. Whatever. Well, this is going to wrap up pretty soon. I appreciate you guys listening and watching. Like I said, it's been 10 years. 10 years later, gray hair later, lost a couple lbs, but still rocking and rolling at Rock Island Cafe in a different spot. Still selling lots of cool stuff, legit stuff, not this kind of stuff, and much more on top of this kind of situation so it doesn't ever happen again. But if you like this video, let me know. I have some other older videos that I could sort of sit through and give you commentary on. Listen to me. Quick little side note. All of our t-shirts had the logo on the back. So I had to take a shirt and like print it on an ironable patch and then iron it on the front of my shirt because I wanted to have a t-shirt that said Rock Island on the front because like all of our shirts had Rock Island on the back. But you don't see that, right? So anyways, you're out of here. You're fired. You're out. Go. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's mad. Oh boy. Well, thanks, Charles, for coming in. It was really a good experience, and of course, always great exposure for Rock Island. So that's what it's about. That shaka looks familiar. That's what I'm doing all the time still, huh? Wonder if I still have that shirt. See, I had to put that button on so you can get the Rock Island on there. Restaurant update. We don't do $3 beers anymore either. They're actually $4 now. But they're wrapping it up. It was a good time. Thanks for listening, guys. I appreciate it. Come back, like and follow us down below. Aloha. Wow. Crazy, huh? Nuts. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you guys have any suggestions on stuff you want me to cover or do, please put it down below. Make sure you like and follow us. We're trying to build our channel here, especially on YouTube. So if you follow us on Facebook or one of the other channels, please jump over to YouTube and like and follow me there. All right? Hope to see you real soon. Aloha!